It's shipping container day! We have our entire garage packed. Well, actually only half the garage packed with most of our stuff, but our shipping container just got here. It's 20 foot and it's 4 feet off the ground, so that will make things interesting. But super excited. We were told 3 to 6 months for it to make it to us in Christchurch. So we'll see what happens. So obviously there's a lot of options, whether we ship everything, ship a few things, ship absolutely nothing and sell everything, or bring as much as we can in our check bags and carry-ons. We ultimately decided to ship almost everything except for electrical items that the voltage converts, because we've heard, those can get fried pretty easily. We just bought our home in December of 2020, so we've only been here for a year and a half. So we bought all new furniture basically, and then we also got a ton of gifts for our wedding. So we wanted to be able to bring those with us. So we're bringing everything. There are numbers on everything. Those are extra numbers. Every single box is labeled. When customs goes through it, they know exactly what is in it. And then we have this handy dandy spreadsheet of everything that is also in those boxes. Keep us nice and organized. Okay, well, it's the next day, and as you can see, the garage is empty. Yesterday went really well. It took like maybe an hour and a half in total to pack the entire shipping container with everything. The hardest thing was our couch. We had saran wrapped it in the house, and then getting it out of the garage door, the saran wrap was getting hooked on the doorknob and like the lock and everything. So my suggestion, bring the couch out and then saran wrap it. But we wanted to do everything in advance, so live and you learn. But that was the hardest thing. Huge shout out and thank you to Keaton's mom, Deb, that helped us. It was only us three, so it was me, Keaton, and Deb, and it actually went really well. I think we did a really good job of making sure everything was flat. The first half went really well, and then the last half, of course, with all of just the odds and ends kind of the thing, were little puzzle pieces trying to fit together. They are coming to pick up the container today, and then we'll see it in 3 to 6 months. So our home is in there, what we made to make it our home. So that was really important to us to send over there since we're going somewhere brand new. We wanted to feel like a piece of home was with us. So that's kind of why we made the decision to take everything over. Also the cost, we kind of evaluated what we spent on everything, plus obviously we were gifted a lot for our wedding compared to what it would take to buy all new over there or even secondhand. Ultimately decided that the cost of the shipping container plus what we had already paid here was going to be less than what it would cost to purchase everything over there. And I will be the first person to say we like really nice furniture and we have a certain vibe or aesthetic if you will, which is kind of embarrassing to admit, but so we knew we liked what we had and we knew we wanted to make it feel more like home over there for us with the stuff we already have. So 3 to 6 months, we'll see all of our stuff again, which is absolutely insane. It feels like a good big check mark off the list, and on to the next thing. Shipping container is officially gone. I watched it drive away, and so yeah, we'll see it soon. Well, soon-ish, relatively soon. We'll see it when we're in another country. which is kind of mind-boggling to think about. Just wanted to touch on really quick, there are so many shipping companies out there. I asked a ton of people for their opinions, of course read a ton of reviews, but the reviews for every single company are all over the board. There's some 5 stars, there's some 0 stars. Everybody has different experiences, and so really we went with the one that could fit us in, and the price was relatively affordable, I guess you could say, for what we knew we were kind of getting ourselves into. And so what happened is we have our main shipping company that we use, and then they use the third party, and the third party is who drops off the shipping container at our house, picks it up, and then takes it to it's going to the railroad before it gets on a boat. And so I think that's how most of them do it, is use a third party to come to your actual house, and then from there the shipping company, the overall shipping company, oversees it getting put on a train and on a ship, and like getting it to the port, as well as bringing it to us in New Zealand. And yeah, the guy that picked it up was like, oh, are you guys going overseas? And I was like, yeah, New Zealand. He was like, oh. So I don't know what he normally picks up, but it's always kind of fun to tell people and get that reaction of like, oh, that's far. I'm like, yeah, we'll see it when we see it, I guess. I'll keep you updated when the shipping container gets to New Zealand, obviously, about how it went. We had the option of having people come to the house, pack our house for us, and then it could have been itemized insurance. But because we packed it ourselves, it's all or nothing, which we felt pretty confident about the way that we packed it. We were extra careful, lots of bubble wrap and saran wrap and padding and all of that jazz. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything gets there safe and sound. But if we have a couple of casualties, we know that that might happen, and that's won't be a big hiccup in the road. So I am now inside packing suitcases and bags. That's what I'll be doing for the next little bit.